I'm about to do a good job of really fucking up y'all day. So let's talk about the allegory of Adam and Eve. Now, Adam represents the mind, our spirit, our consciousness, while Eve represents our emotions and our soul. Now, the serpent actually represents divine wisdom, even though it's been demonized by the church as being evil. The reason why Eve is the one who takes the apple is because Eve is representative of our soul, whereas Adam is our spirit or our mind, right? So our soul decided to embark on this journey of wisdom, which requires you to fall from this state of absolute perfection into the plane of illusion, which is this material realm. So she became more matter, and matter is just another word for evil. Now, evil is actually not a bad word. It was demonized and mistranslated multiple times until it became devil, which is really D'(evil). So the church says that the serpent is evil, and Eve listened to the serpent and ate the fruit, and now she fell into sin and she's evil as well. And so is Adam. But it's not what it means at all. This is an allegory for our soul embarking on this journey of enlightenment, of divine wisdom, which requires us to fall in consciousness to our lowest level of consciousness, which also requires us to go through this veil of forgottenness. We forget that we're absolute perfection because our consciousness level is so low. And it also requires us to lose our ability to access our spiritual senses or our psychic senses, which allow us to see through the veil. So everybody's soul's purpose is to learn, grow, and evolve so that you can travel back up to this state of absolute perfection. And you do that by accessing different levels of consciousness, which there are 7 densities of consciousness associated with the 7 main chakra systems. Now enters this idea of Holy Trinity, where how you think, how you feel, and how you act need to align. How you think has to do with you intaking knowledge through your mind, your spirit, your consciousness, and you applying your understanding, which is your emotions, which is your feminine aspect, which is your soul, so that you can do something different. That's how you learn, you grow, you evolve through those 7 densities of consciousness. And as you start to reach these higher levels of consciousness, you start to gain back access to the spiritual side of you or your psychic senses, where you are able to see through the veil of illusion. People who have access to their psychic senses are not fooled by this land of sin, which sin doesn't really exist, or illusions, illusion of duality, separation, time, space, because they have access to their full being, and their spirit, matter, soul are all connected into one, which is the Holy Trinity. So no, women are not evil. Women are not the reason that we experience illusion. It was an allegory for our feminine principle or our soul embarking on a journey of enlightenment. And just an extra tidbit, our soul is the electrifying principle that lives in all of our atoms. It is the reason why we are in constant motion. Motion is literally in everything in this material plane. So again, going to the plane of motion. Okay, bye.